currently the crew is down on Nar Shaddaa still, I would suspect. Is there anything you wish to do here while you are getting ready to head off?
Not from me.
How much time do we have until departure?
That would be up to you guys. You can leave whenever you want, however you want. You can leave backwards, sideways.
Adam, I'll give you a day.
Oh, okay.
Day on a star.
In that case, I'm going to repeat sort of what I did last time and look for some mercenary / bodyguard work for people visiting Nar Shaddaa or doing something else on Nar Shaddaa. I don't know.
Alright then, roll me warfare.
Dang. Alright then. Let's see. Warfare is not one of my better skills.
No, mercenary. Div 2, yes.
Is it one of your worst skills?
You can earn
It is literally
about
one of my worst skills. No,
300.
Not, yeah.
You can earn about 300 credits while protecting a nice merchant store. Basically, you're working as a security guard.
Fair.
Let me just roll this.
Is a Curesh is Malka.
Exactly,
Also,
that's what she was.
Okay, yeah, no, like this is actually one of my worst skills. My worst skills have 2 green and nothing else. Those are the bad ones.
Those whites, boy.
That's shit like charm, coercion, discipline. Interestingly enough, because I haven't put any points in it yet. Leadership, negotiation, resilience, melee.
So, you work. Is anybody else who wants to do anything while here?
Well, since we got the opportunity,
Some time.
I'm gonna spend some time to recruit some more mercenaries, merchants, and people that wanna get off of the hefty, well, taxes, let's call it that they're paying here with the huts, and relocate themselves to, you know, my side of the galaxy, where we have benefits if you join.
Would you please roll skullduggery for me?
Wouldn't that be leadership? Because I'm trying to, you know...
It's another for something else. Please roll skullduggery because you're in the middle of their fucking empire and trying to recruit people. Just saying.
Sure. I mean, it's a free country, man. If they don't like it, fuck it.
It is actually not a free
it's
country.
not a free
They own
country.
the world.
I don't know what you're talking about.
It's a free country because I say it is.
Oh. Okay. Looks like I took notice. Mark
What if I some dumb fuck doing fireworks now?
Right then, your please roll leadership at let's see, 5 diff.
5 difficulty.
Jesus Christ.
You're in the heart of their empire. What the fuck do you expect?
Damn. Well, okay. In that case, I'm gonna use. Just a sec for that.
Going up to a Sith general. Hey, you want to trade sides? What?
There we go. That's good enough. That's for my battle meditation. 4 successes.
Not bad, not bad. Alright. So you managed to get a few people interested. Some very low level grunts are like, guess so. We haven't been in here long. Yeah, okay. We'll check it out.
Right. I'm happy with that, and that's basically what I'm gonna be doing. Just recruiting people here and there, making some connections and such.
Alright.
Kains is going to seek out Captain Jack for a private word.
Private word, have it.
Yeah, shouldn't be too hard to find me. I'm literally just organising all the supplies and shit we're gonna need.
Yep.
Captain, I have concerns about going to the Imperial homeworld.
Concerns different than the normal concerns, or?
Do you take my normal concerns lightly, Captain?
Well, I assumed your normal concerns were just the massive amounts of danger. You learn anything specific?
Right, yes, obviously, massive amounts of danger, but also,
Jack shrugs his head as you say massive amounts of danger, like, yep.
I find it's very, very, very difficult to remain neutral in such situations.
I never said you had to remain neutral. You can't really call much of what we've done so far neutral.
I suppose not. It's just that I get nervous when we go into a Sith temple or an Imperial homeworld, and sometimes I can make a mistake or act rashly.
We'll do our best to stay away from any Sith temples, unless we have to go by intelligence. If we do, I'll leave you behind.
I appreciate that sentiment, Captain, but I would refuse to be left behind. As you well know...
I'll give you a little grin.
Kains doesn't look very happy about this mission, but he gives you an accepting nod.
Look, think of it this way. What we're doing is probably going to hurt the Sith somewhat, and it's probably going to help out my friend's career. That's a win-win.
Your friend's career.
And there's like an awkward silence.
Which friend?
Yes, I see. Well, I'll head back to the ship, Captain.
I just find it hilarious. Like, okay, we promise no more Sith temples. Goes to Drummond cars.
Tomorrow I'm laughing at fucking Adam saying it's gonna help my friend's career. Who is in fact a Sith.
Not a Sith, an Imperial.
Yeah.
Slight difference.
Hilarious.
I try and be honest with me.
It's okay. Sam is still chilling out somewhere. Boy, and Drummond
Sam's a
cars.
good boy.
Probably looking very lovingly at the picture of Teaser and sighing that she's not there.
Exactly. I'm glad you understand.
Wait, who did what now?
Okay, so is that everything?
You know, it's going to get to the point where like the two of them meet up and both of them were like, "Oh yeah, no, we've had shit on this side. I mean, it was nice, good to see you again. Glad you're still alive." They both say at the same time.
No.
It's okay, they're both shy, we just have to help them.
What can I say? He fell for a cryptic bullshit.
What do you mean shy? I infiltrate fucking temples for a living. They both say at the same instance.
Also, yeah, no, I think at least Caesar doesn't have anything more to do in Korriban.
No, we're not. Oh, jeez, where did you go to Korriban?
No, not Korriban. Nashadon. Just because I
take a
said
trip
Korriban in
to-
the fucking chat, Jesus.
Teaser is just obsessed with visiting Sith temples right now.
It's okay. Rebels confirmed that you can walk through the Force and teleport to places, so apparently I walked through the Force to Korriban somehow.
Fuck me, that's one
Yes.
powerful power.
Or rather, I think they explained it as they walked through hyperspace, basically. Or whatever.
Oh,
Doesn't matter.
I just had the weirdest idea. Your ship is going through hyperspace, and on the side through the window you just see a hijacker who's just there on the side of the road, waiting to get picked up.
Jedi hitchhiker, like, pick it up, please. Go to Korriban.
Ask grass for hyperspace.
Going to Manicore 5. Okay. Right then. So, if you guys are gonna take off, then where are you heading? Drummond cars first, or the mining base, or are you gonna drop off Catgirl?
Roman cast it is.
Okay, to taking a
That girl
a
is
Jedi-
Wait, what's
to
this
where she's
mining
going,
world you're
and
talking
then we're
about? What?
already going there.
What do you mean? Reminding towards your original objective. Drummond Cast is the side objective.
Yeah, no, the mining world with the.
But as far as I'm aware,
Yeah.
Roman Cast is on the way.
Oh God, I
Adam,
just laughed.
do you know the way?
By the way, I just want to mention that your proverbial passenger of the Jedi Knight is like, no, I don't want to go to Drummond Cast. Why are you taking me to Drummond Cast?
Shh. It's okay now. I gave you a gun to play with. Have fun. Shh. It's okay.
No, it's okay, guys. I've got this. Do you see this jacket?
Are you people crazy?
Do you know what it is? It's
She
the
just looks
captain's
at-
jacket. Are you wearing the captain's jacket? Then you don't get a vote. We're going to Roman Cast.
Are you guys crazy? You're taking a Jedi to Drummond Cast? Really?
Why don't you wanna go there?
She just looks at you like, really?
Looks at her back and points. I'm a Force user. I don't know any of your Jedi ways.
Oh yes, I guess a Dark Jedi would be at home.
I'm not a Dark Jedi.
Look, as
Jedi
long as you
cannot
don't out yourself as a Jedi, you'll be perfectly fine. Just stay on the ship and you'll be safe.
Oh, I am so gonna get captured.
I gave you a gun, didn't I? You'll be fine.
No, you're not.
You can tell she's not confident in his plan as you guys take off into space.
I mean, it's fine. She has a gun.
Also, TC just like tells her, and for that matter, if you get captured, I'm quite certain every Force user on this ship is going to get captured, because Sith generally don't like Force users that aren't Sith. Any sort of Force user that isn't Sith.
Well, that's true.
They don't like their own people either.
They don't like their own people. They don't
I
like
mean,
going
they,
down the street.
They grab pretty much everyone who's like has an inkling of like Force sensitivity, throw them like onto Korriban, see who the fuck survives, and grabs the rest for training.
Mandatory Willie from The Simpsons clip about Scots hating Scots.
Man.
Okay then. So, you guys are currently on your ship. It would take a while to get there, just so I'm clear. If there's nothing else you want to do on the ship, then I can instantly warp you to said planet.
Actually, there is one thing I want to do because I haven't done it yet at all.
Yes.
Do you remember how I have a holocron when it well, I've looked at a holocron, but I haven't actually tried to do anything relating to the life web apart from on the cruiser.
Yes.
Yeah, so Caesar's going to seclude herself in her cabin for a little while and try to follow the instructions of the holocron.
I see. Then roll me sense 3 times.
Okay.
And
Right,
no,
let's
before you ask, battle meditation does not affect this.
I would imagine it doesn't. Oh my god. Jesus fucking
Yay.
wept.
Jesus Christ.
I don't even, like, okay, yeah.
The hum of a ship is strong. It's distracting you. Even though you feel like you've settled your mind more, you feel like it's going to take a little bit more time in order to achieve this ability of yours. But you are making steady progress.
For a few moments, Caesar feels frustration welling up inside of her.
Raise the frustration.
But then she instead comes to the conclusion, no. It's no use pushing. It's just that it's not enough. And she leaves her cabin and goes over to a certain cargo bay.
Oh. By the way, as you come on in, you see a small slab of a ancient holocron speaking, going, "I do not believe that I enjoy the company of the new AI.
Oh, why is that?
He is not subservient to the new Dark Masters.
Dark Masters?
You guys."
I'm not a Dark Jedi.
Look, I understand you want to keep a cover, but there is no need.
I am not a Dark Jedi!
Of course, my Dark Master. You do remember this is the AI slab you got from
Yes, I do.
the Jedi Temple, right?
By the way, as he's talking to me, I'm still practicing my shatter power. I've probably gotten some steel balls or something super heavy that I can just put in my pocket, and I'm just trying to just as I'm sitting there, you know, it's like those grip things, you just play with it in your hand. I'm just trying to crush them with my power from time to time to see if I can learn to control it better.
I understand.
Hearing the clab thing, Tizzy just raises an eyebrow.
What is this?
That's an... Well, it looks like you have acquired a... friend?
Oh yeah, this is the security bot from that old Jedi temple we raided.
Wait, did it just call me Dark Master as well?
Yes.
Tizzy just looks at it. Well, clearly it's not functioning according to its original specifications.
Well, it is ancient.
You are
True
not
that.
Jedi, so clearly you are Dark Masters.
I'm curious if it actually at any point called Amaria Dark Master as well.
He hasn't met Amber yet, as far as you know. By the way, as you move through, you do notice that there's quite a bit of broken tit and tat around, as you know, around Cora mainly.
So again raises an eyebrow, but pays it no further mind and just moves on. Like, obviously she's doing something.
Kojin is watching a holovid until you come across. He's like, hello once more.
Wait, who,
You've come
Eugene?
to hear... Yeah, Eugene.
Huh.
He's like, I see you have come to listen to my wisdom. He goes, probably not. You young people are so mean.
Pay him no heed, he's just sour because nobody's gonna play video games with him.
Why is there a random lit lightsaber lying over here that I just noticed?
That's Grabby's toy lightsaber.
Oh, yeah, okay. Like, that makes me feel better.
Just leaving it on.
Because, yeah, locking it in like position on is laying it behind the couch. It's fine, guys. Not gonna tear through the bulkhead. Whoops. Anyway, Tisa just looks at Eugene and Amarie and just raises an eyebrow, like, well, you're getting on a lot better than I would have anticipated.
Why would I not get along with him? She asked plainly.
The factor I roll to see if she's joking.
Yeah, you may roll. I believe it's something like perception. It takes the place of insight as well.
Yeah. I mean, I guess it would be either perception or skullduggery. Whatever. Yeah, I'll roll perception. Doesn't matter. Yeah. Oh god. Okay.
Okay, so you do notice that she seems to have very little knowledge of Eugen, other than he's probably said something along the lines that he's no longer a Jedi.
Tizzy just raises first one eyebrow, then the other, and then it's like, well,
Well, Jedi can retire after all, she says.
As she says that, you just hear from the back Cora laughing.
Yes, of course they can. Absolutely, yes. Right. Also, I'll have you know I do listen to him from time to time.
My wisdom is needed.
Well, it is true that you will most likely have more experience than me, considering, well, with all due respect, the fact that you're much older than I am.
Ah, yes. Old and powerful. Remember that. I'm an old man, Cora. You gotta look after me.
No, you're not. Stop pretending you're old.
Right. Well. Actually, is Amari regarding me with hostility or just don't care?
More like, I don't care, hello.
Tisa sits down next to her on the floor and just looks at her for a second and then says, "You know, this is rather silly."
What?
Us. This.
You mean you trapping me on the ship and taking me to the Sith capital? Yes, I would believe so.
Well, that too.
Oh, there's another thing?
Yes. Us. This exaggerated animosity.
It is not exactly uncommon. Did turn away from the Jedi Order.
True. And yet there are many things we agree on.
She gives off a sigh. As much as I would hate to admit it, you are correct on that matter. But I still did not turn away from the light to attempt to study the dark.
True. Though I would hardly say I'm studying in the darkness, but... Was that Eugene coughing?
Yeah. It's like,
Tisa just, like, glances at him sharply and then looks back. Right. In any case... I don't expect we'll ever see fully eye to eye. But... that does not mean I don't respect you.
oh.
Well, you are committed to a belief. That belief might not fully align with the Jedi Order. Which, truly, in my opinion, doesn't really matter.
Nothing is perfect, of course.
True. But I respect your personal conviction.
She gives a small nod. Well, I suppose I would have to say I am rather impressed you have not fallen to the dark side as of yet.
Yes, I have learned that you had quite a few concerns about that when I left.
Well, it's to be expected, isn't it?
Is it?
You left to study the dark side. It is not exactly... well... it's not exactly in the grey area. When one studies the dark side, one tends to fall. But I am impressed by your strength and conviction.
I believe there's a bit of a misconception here. I did indeed wish to understand the dark side. That does not necessarily mean I wish to take it to heart and learn its... and she makes a face. Secrets, if that's what people want to call them.
That is what tends to happen.
Naturally.
You never did understand the warnings that Shylock gave you. The fact that the dark side, it draws you in. It's not just something that can be studied without danger. Without the temptation to fall.
Naturally, there's a temptation. But the biggest temptation would be if I was seeking power, which I am not.
But that is your downfall. It is not just power that the dark side feeds on. It is all negative emotions. Feeling envy. Feeling
Naturally.
weakness. Feeling anger.
I feel like I did not express myself clearly. I find that most people... I find that most I have met who truly revel in the dark side do so because they lust for power.
That is true. Most, it is an easy path. But my stance remains. I am impressed by how you have resisted it, but I still do not agree on how you are doing it.
Perhaps not. I will admit that I have found some answers, although not necessarily all of them.
So, did you find anyone to teach you, or have you just been learning on your own this entire time?
Well, mostly on my own, by small steps, although I suppose you could say I have found a teacher.
Is it that white-haired one? She seems suspicious to me.
Cici just looks at her and is like, no. What's Eugene's general body language at this point? Does it look like I'm getting close to something I shouldn't mention, or does it is it just whatever?
He's just super relaxed watching the holo vid.
Oh, and Cici smiles at her and is like, he's sitting right over there.
She looks towards Eugene for a moment and goes, so you found an old master to teach you? I thought you stayed away from the light. Or is this part of your training?
Not exactly. It's true that he is an old master. And he is also an old master.
Well,
Cora rolls her
old
eyes.
master. Like, she doesn't understand what you mean. You're just saying old master, and she's like, yes, that's true.
Cici looks at her and is like, right, I keep forgetting that you do not see like I do.
Caesar, just tell her!
Have you tried sensing him?
Not really. All I tend to sense around here is grey murkiness.
Cici just looks at her and is like, do you sense that only around here in this specific cargo bay, or do you sense it throughout the ship?
I sense it throughout the ship.
Interesting. Still, if you don't mind, Eugene.
He looks up and goes, what?
Would you mind terribly if Amory turned her abilities to sense on you?
She doesn't have the same ability to see like you and Cora do. All she could do is sense vagueness.
Theseus looks at him and is like, okay. Well, I suppose you would know better than I.
By the way, he's just gonna sigh and go,
Just tell her!
It's like, I used to be a Dark Lord.
There we go.
Enough with Tizza, you really have to get out of the habit of talking in cryptic bullshit.
That habit of yours is gonna get you killed one day, Tizzer.
Cici gets slightly flustered, like, I was trying to tell her in not such a direct manner, and, you know, because people generally don't appreciate being hit in the face with information.
They also don't like roundabout ways, Tizzer. You're gonna get yourself killed doing that one day.
I I'm old. I don't have time for running around.
You're not old.
I could drop dead at any moment.
Lies.
Anne-Marie's just looking shocked. It's like, what? Yes.
Dude, are you seeing this?
Come on, T-Rex! Fuck you, bitch!
Yes, on the buildings, collateral damage.
Fuck collateral damage, I'm an giant-ass robot!